students, how are you all? Hope all of you are well by God's grace. This is me, Shushmita Chakraborty from Sector 13. Today I am going to conduct an English class. Before going to discuss our today's lesson, I would like to ask you some questions from your previous lesson. As I hope all of you are watching the video classes properly, so you won't have any problem to answer the questions that I am going to ask you properly. So, as I have already watched the video class that you have gone through model question 5 to 10, and here you have got some same passages from lesson 3 and lesson 4 from your English for Today book. So I hope you won't have any problem to answer me the questions from these lessons. So let's start. Yes, the first question is here for you. Where was Sajjad going? Sajjad was going to Dhaka. Yes, so you know the answer. Good. Now let's go for the next question. What was the young lady doing? The young lady was sitting on the bench at the corner of the station, railway station, and she was reading a magazine. Now let's go for the next question. Where have Mamun and Akash gone? Mamun and Akash have gone to book fair. Okay, and now this is the last question for you. I hope all of you can answer me properly. What is the name of this stranger? Yes, the question may come this way. Who is this stranger? So, if the question is what is the name of this stranger, then what will you write? The name of the stranger is James Collins. Okay? So, as you can answer me properly, I hope you don't have any problem to understand these these model questions, or you don't have any problem here. Now, let's go for our today's topic. Okay, my dear students, can you tell me what I am doing now? Yes, I am teaching now. I am doing something. But if I say that instead of doing today, I will do it tomorrow, then how can I say this? That I will be teaching you tomorrow. Okay, now what it is? I am teaching you. Then I can say this, I will be teaching you tomorrow. I can also say this, I was teaching you last day or yesterday. So see, the word or the verb is being changed by times. And while the verb is changed by times, what do we say? We say it, what? Yes, that is tense. While we see that verb is being changed according to the time, that time we say it tense. And now we will know about tense in detail, and we also know how different verbs will be there in different times. Okay, so let's go for our today's lesson.
Okay, my dear students, we will get to know about tense in this class. But before discussing about tense, I would like to say you about conjugation of verbs. What it is? Conjugation of verbs. Do you know what is called conjugation of verbs? Okay, if you don't know, no problem is there. I am here to help you. So see here what is called conjugation of verbs. In short, a conjugated verb is a verb that has been altered from its base form. Okay, that means the form that we get in the present tense, or that is called the what? Base form of the verb, the raw of the verb. Okay, so see here, it deals with the different forms of verb. We get one verb in different form. Like, see here, let us first consider 4 forms of a verb. So see here, we can get some of the form of the verb. And as I have told that while you will get different form of the verbs rather than its base form, that different verbs will be called conjugation of verbs. Now see, there is a base form of verb that is called what? Go. That is the base form of the verb. What is the base form of the verb? Go. Now if I would use it in present tense, okay, that time we use s or es with what? With verb, and the go will be goes. Okay, so goes is called the s form of base form of go. Okay, then ing form of go is going, and the past form of go is went. Past participle form of go is gone. Okay, so in this way we can get one verb in different forms, and this is called conjugation of verbs. Okay, and now we can get to know about tense, as we have already got in as you can understand that we can get verb in different forms. Now you can understand tense also. Okay, that according to time verbs mode will be changed, verbs form will be changed. Okay, so let's go for that. Now see what is here. See, what will I get to know about how or what will be there in tense? What is tense? Where can I find out? When will it be used? Who uses it? How to use? Okay, these things we will get here. Now see, what is the meaning of tense? Tenses are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action or the state of an event. So the main thing is that while the action is placed, while the action is done, you can understand by which thing? By the time. And this time actually is what? This time of an action is called tense. And there are 3 types of tenses. One is past tense, present tense, and future tense. Now let's get to know about all these tenses. Present tense expresses an unchanging, repeated, reoccurring action or situation that exists only now. It can also represent a widespread truth. So we always get something related to present time, the thing which is happening now, which happens now, which has happened now, which has been happening now. The things related to present will be in present tense. Okay, it will always refer present tense. Then, and sometimes the thing which is related to truth, then for something which is for always regular, which happens regular basis, we also get this thing in present tense. Okay, now say past tense. Past tense expresses an action or situation that was started and finished in the past. So what does it mean? Yes, past tense means that something has already been something started, something was started and it was finished in the past. It's no longer exists in the present, okay, at present time. And the next thing is future tense. We can understand the thing which is about to happen in future, isn't it? So let's go for the definition. Future tense expresses an action or situation that will occur in the future. Okay, not in the present time, not at past, but in the future. Okay, in coming, that is the time which is coming. In this time, the action is going to be placed. Okay, now let's see. Each of the 3 tenses has 4 forms. How many forms? 4 forms or subdivisions to show continuity or completeness of the action and time. So all these 3 forms, that is present, past and past, has 4 forms. That is indefinite tense, continuous tense, perfect tense and perfect continuous tense. How many? 4 forms. Indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Now see definitions. Okay, what is the thing? Definition. What is indefinite tense? This is for all. Okay, for present, it can be present indefinite tense, past indefinite tense, future indefinite tense. Okay, the indefinite tense does not indicate whether the action is complete or not. So you cannot get to know whether the action is entirely done or not. It actually says that the action takes place or took place or will take place. Okay, but it will not talk about that whether the work is finished or not. It will not say anything like that. Okay, it will say about the happenings also only. Now see, the continuous tense will always indicate the action is still going on. Whether it is going on, or whether it was going on, or whether it will be going on in the future. So the thing is that whatever the time is, present, past or future, the work will be in one going process. Okay, it will be in ongoing process. Now see the perfect tense. Perfect tense indicates that the action is complete, finished. So the work is done. We are talking about something which is done, which has already been, which is already a complete task, which is a finished task. Okay. Now see the perfect continuous. The perfect continuous tense indicates that the action began in the past and is still continuing. So what it is? That the perfect tense indicates that the action began in the past and is still continuing. Though it has started before, but in this time, it is going on. If it is about present time, it is going on in the present time. If it refers past perfect continuous, that time it will refer that in that time it was going on from before and after. It is just covering a time period. Okay, a time period of the past. And if it is about future perfect continuous, so it is covering a time period of future time. Okay, so from past to future. So this is the thing. You will have to understand the thing properly. So listen to me properly. Now we will go through about the structure and where we will use which tense. The first one that we have got, that is simple present tense or present indefinite tense. We can say it in both ways. Okay. So what it will be? Simple present tense or what? Present indefinite tense. What is the structure? You must have to know the structure of it. Subject plus verb 1, then object. Okay. Actually, that is called the base form of the verb, V1. And now see what is the thing here? Object. Actually, it is not mandatory that everywhere there will be object. Okay. It can be object, it can be extension. It can be possible there is no object in that sentence. Even that time the sentence can be, it can get the structure. Okay. But sometimes we think that whatever are there after verb, these are object, not at all. So see here, why do we make a question with what and we'll get an answer questioning with what? That answer will be called object. Try to remind it. Okay, try to always remember this. Then see, what does simple present tense do? It expresses a general truth or an action that is occurring now. So what does it do? It says about the things which goes on regularly, which happens as a daily event, which happens or which occurs now, which is the daily work, our habit, on which thing we are habituated. All these things are part of this, okay, of present time. Such as the sun rises from the east. We know it expresses an action that occurs regularly, okay, and it is a general truth for always. We all know that the sun rises from the east. So it's a general truth or an action that occurs every time. Like always speak the truth. You should always do this. It will also be in present simple present tense or present indefinite tense. Now see, expresses an action that occurs regularly or habitually. So the thing which is related to your regular habit, it will also be referred with present indefinite tense or simple present tense. Both are same. So she goes to the school regularly. What? She goes to the school regularly. So what it is? That is thing happen regularly. Thing happens regularly. Okay, so and now see, she goes to the school regularly. Now see one affirmative sentence based on simple present tense, that is they play. Negative is what? They do not play. Here we use do not. While we will make it negative, here we use they do not. If it is third person singular number, that time it can be he play, and the negative sentence will be he does not play. Okay, that time s or es will be added with third person singular number. Okay, third person singular. With third person singular number, we use s or es with the verb. Okay, so that time see here, they play. Negative is they do not play. Interrogative, do they play? And negative interrogative is what? Do they not play? Or don't they play? We can write these way also using apostrophe. Don't they play? Okay, so this is the format of simple present tense. Now let's go for the next. Present continuous tense. Okay, so what is the next one? Present continuous tense. Now see, what is the structure here? Please all of you write down all this structure and everything, all the examples which has been used here and where we will use it. Please write down in your CW copy. Now see, the present continuous tense is, first of all, let me make you understand the structure. Subject plus am is are, these are the auxiliary, plus V1, that is base form of the verb, plus ing plus object or extension. Please write down also extension. Object oblique extension. So see, what is it? The present continuous tense is used to express an action which is happening at a particular time in the present or extending over a period of present time. So the work which is in a continuous process, which is going on. Okay, that is referring present continuous tense. Like see, affirmative sentence, you are playing. Negative sentence, you are not playing, very easy. Interrogative sentence, are you playing? And then negative interrogative sentence, are you not playing? So all these things are very much what? Easy for you, isn't it? You know this way, and I hope you don't feel any problem in this portion. Now let's go for the next tense, and what it is? That is present what? Perfect tense. Yes, it is present perfect tense. That what is the structure here? Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. V3 means past participle form of the verb. So subject, then auxiliaries has or have, then present participle form of the verb, and then extend or what? That is object. Okay, object or extension. Okay, now see, as you have already got the structure, now see where you will use which auxiliary. Like has will be used with has will always use with, it will be used with singular one, and have will always be used with plural one, as well as with I, we, that means you. Whenever you will get I, you, this kinds of person, that is which will refer one person, here you also you will use have. Okay, though it is not the plural one, but still there you will have to use have. Now see, the present perfect tense denotes or refers an action that was started in the past and has just been completed. So what does it mean? It has been started before, but is still just before some time, of the present time at or the thing which is it is related to present time, at that time the work has been finished. Okay, now affirmative sentence, I have played. Okay, then negative sentence is I have not played. Interrogative sentence, have I played? And negative interrogative sentence is have I not played? Okay, so I think you don't have any problem to understand this thing. Please try to follow the structure, that then the thing will be very much easy for you. Okay, now see the next thing, that is what? Present perfect what? Yes, continuous, present perfect continuous tense. So see here, what is the structure of present perfect continuous tense? Please write down the structure, okay, in your copy. Now see what it is. Subject plus has or have plus been plus V1, that means base form of the verb, plus ing plus object. The present perfect tense is used when an action that started in the past is still continuing. So what it is, that the work has been started before, but still now it is going on. Okay, and what it is? It is present perfect continuous tense. Started before, still continuing. Now see the examples of it. Affirmative, that is he has been playing cricket for 1 hour. Here we have used the structure as told. See, he, then plus has plus been plus V1 plus ing, that means playing, then object cricket, then for an hour. Here we will use the time period, in which time the work is going on. If it is a particular time, that time we will write since. If it is any time, that time it will be for. Negative, he has not been playing cricket for 1 hour. Interrogative form, has he been playing cricket for 1 hour? Negative interrogative, hasn't he playing cricket for 1 hour? So these are the things here. These are the examples. Please write down all these things in your copy. Okay, don't spoil time. Now see, there is a note for you. Since will be used for any permanent time and for will be used for temporary time. Okay, understood? I hope so. Now what's the next? Yes, this is past tense. And in past tense also we will get what? 4 different forms, 4 different tenses. That is simple past tense or indefinite past indefinite tense, then past continuous tense, then past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. These 4 we will get. So let's go for the first one, that is simple past tense, and see the structure here. Subject plus V2. The V2 means past form of the verb V2. All of you please learn verbs that has with all these forms. In your Navadut book, in conjugation of verb, you will get it. Okay. So please, every day, at least 10 verb you should learn with all this form. Now let's go for the next. Let's come to the point. That is what it is. Let's go for the definition. The simple past tense is used for an action which happened at a particular time in the past. So the work that was happened, that was done before. Okay. So, and at a particular time in the past, that time it will be called simple past tense or past indefinite tense. Affirmative sentence. I played. I played. Negative sentence, I did not play. Then interrogative sentence, did I play? Then past. So what is the thing? Affirmative sentence, I played. Negative sentence, I did not play. Interrogative sentence, did I play? Then past continuous tense. Subject plus was, were plus V1 plus ing plus object, mute. Then the past continuous tense is used for an action which was happening at a particular time in the past. So see here, affirmative sentences. Boys were playing. So what is the affirmative sentence? Boys were playing. Negative sentence? Boys were not playing. And what is the interrogative sentence? Were boys playing? So we have got two tenses here. One is simple past tense, one is past continuous tense. One will talk about the thing which happened before, and one will talk about the work which is about to happen later. Okay, but the work will be going on. That is what one is about the work finished before, and another that is past continuous, that the work was going on at that time. So I hope you don't have any problem here to understand. Now let's go for the next one. And what it is? This is past perfect tense. Which tense? Past perfect tense. Now first see the structure. Now see, subject plus had plus V3 plus object. The past perfect tense is used to express an action that was completed before another action is started in the past. So what it is? The past perfect tense is used to express an action that was completed before another action started in the past. It is used with the earlier of the two actions. What it is? It is used with the earlier of the two actions. The simple past tense is used with the other action. Actually, if I say we can use this way, so the thing is that we can use past perfect tense in different ways, like the work that had been completed before, for that thing we can use it, like affirmative sentence, Shaila had played. Negative sentence, Shaila had not played. Interrogative sentence, had Shaila played? But we can use it in another way also. Like, I am comparing the thing with another thing. Like, I can say, I can compare it with two work. Like, Shaila had played before I came. What has been told? Shaila had played before I came. So see here, if we compare these two things, then before, if we use before, using that conjunction, before using that one, that part which is started with before, here we at the first clause we will use had plus played, and at the next part we will use what? Subject plus what? Yes, subject plus past participle form of the past form of the verb. So just try to remember one thing. There will be two things, that is before and after. Every time, whenever we will use before, had will be used before, and what? The next part will be used later on. Okay, now let's go for the next thing, that is past perfect continuous tense. Now see, what is past perfect continuous tense? See here, what is the form? Subject plus had plus been plus V1 plus object. The past perfect continuous tense used for an action that began before a certain point in the past and continued up to that point. So affirmative. Okay, so what has been told? As like before. So work has been started and at that point it was going on. Okay, so what is the affirmative sentence? Like, he had been playing cricket for 1 hour. I had been working at Milestone since 2015. So it was about that time, since 2011. So that time it is talking about what? Past time. Interrogative form. Had he been playing cricket for 1 hour? Okay. So another thing is that negative interrogative is what? Hadn't he playing cricket for 1 hour? So I think here you better write he had been working or he had been playing for 1 hour. Okay, you can write up to that also. So no problem will be there. So that is the thing that you will have to write there. Now see the last portion. That is, since will be used for any permanent time and for will be used for temporary time. Okay. So what it is? Since will be used for any permanent time and for will be used for temporary time. So we can use any example here. No problem. Like I have, it's not mandatory that the one I am maintaining, I will have to maintain all here. Okay, example can be anything. You can write in your way also following this example. So, but you must have to write all the forms. You must have to maintain all the forms. So see here, another thing that has been told here, since will be used for what? For any permanent time and for will be used for temporary time. So that is the thing. So how many types of tense we have got? Yes, we have got 3 tenses, that is present, past and future. And today I have discussed present and past, up to past. So I hope you won't have any problem here. Okay. So all of you please go through all these rules. Write down. I think by this time all of you have already written down the structure and examples also in your copy. So let's go for the next.
Okay, my dear students, so by this time I hope all of you have already got to know about tenses and you can identify the tenses very well. So let me check how much you have understood from this class. You see, some sentences will be told by me. You will have to identify which particular tense is used here. Okay, so all of you look at the board. The first one is here. She teaches us every day. Yes, what is the thing? She teaches us every day. Yes, what is the thing? What is the answer? Yes, it will be present indefinite tense as the work goes on every day in a regular basis. So what it would be? Yes, it would be present indefinite tense. Now let's go for the next question. He was talking there. Yes, you know the answer. So what it would be? It is past continuous tense as it is was talking. Okay, so it is past continuous tense. Now the third question is here for you. They have been singing a song for 5 minutes. Yes, you know the answer. So what it would be? It is present perfect continuous tense. Yes, we can see have been plus base form of verb plus ing and then also for. Okay, as time before referring the time duration. If it is particular something, then since. If it is not particular something, that time we use for. Okay, now let's go for the next question. We played well last day. See here, it can be yesterday also. We played well yesterday or we played well last day. So what it would be? Yes, it is past indefinite tense. So my students can answer me properly. So I hope they have understood the thing properly. They have understood what? Yes, tense properly. So let's go for the next thing. And this is the last question for you. We shall be working. Yes, the answer is future continuous tense. Very good. Now, I hope you won't have any problem to understand this thing as you have answered me well. But still, if you have any problem, please talk with your subject teacher. I think after that you won't have face any kind of difficulty. Now let's go for the next thing, next part. What it is? Yes, this is the time to write your homework. And what would be your homework? See, all of you write down the diary. All of you see in your Nobodut book you will get some exercises in page number 134, 136 and 137. There are 3 exercises. In these exercises, among these exercises, you will have to do all these 3, but only the first 5. Only the first 5 of these 3 exercises. So you will have to do 15. You will learn and write. And I hope your subject teacher will help you if you face any kind of problem there. So that would be your homework. You must write down in your copy. You will write down the thing in your copy. Okay. So that's all for today. Bye bye everyone. See you soon.